Hi everyone, it's Holly at askhollyhall.com. Do you ever wonder how astrology and my intuition, my connection to the universal consciousness, as well as my background in psychology and philosophy can help you in raising your children? I do this all the time with my clients. One of the main problems in raising children is miscommunication. And you might be nodding your head or shrugging your shoulders and going, isn't that with everything? The difference with children and adults, children and their parents, when I mean miscommunication, is that children, as you recall when you were a child, have a completely different language and how they speak, how they communicate, what their needs are. And they may do this in a way of anxiety, anxiousness, silence, solitude, recluse, independently, and they will change this throughout the first 14 years of their lives. And in those first 14 years of their life, they're discovering who they are in connection with the world around them by interacting with people like you, the parents, the grandparents, the siblings, the teachers. And they discover themselves through their interactions with you. But if you have a different lingo, if you have a different communication style, for instance, when you're confronted with a sudden opportunity or a sudden situation, you may need to ponder that, think about it. You may need to weigh out all of the issues. You may want to talk to somebody about it. That will help you do that. And so your reaction time isn't quick. Okay, it's more of a stepping back and reevaluating and pondering it. And yet your child may be reactive, may know exactly what they want exactly at that moment, or think they know exactly what they want, and they're reactive. They feel that you demand an answer from them immediately. Anybody feel, with that. That's a fiery personality. And those people are heady and they're thinkers and they're intellectuals as well, which means they put all their feelings and their thoughts into their head, right? Where some of us keep it in the heart area, some of us keep it in the chakra, the sacral chakra area, which is the gut area. And when you have a gut feeling or you just know with your heart what you have to do. And so these children, you want to give them time to think about something and not demand an instant answer, right? And say, hey, you know what? Tomorrow we're going to discuss about what we should do this weekend. We're thinking about going camping, but we're not sure. And that gives your child, we want your input, and that gives your child time to not, and it gives them permission not to give you a quick answer immediately. Some children are very demanding because they need constant attention. And the reason they need constant attention may be because they're creative and they need that stimulation, and they use their environment, such as their home environment, to create that for them if it's not created for them on their outside environment. Unfortunately, our school systems don't provide creative learning in most cases. So what's really neat is when I talk to my clients, I can deconstruct exactly why their children are the way they are. They're not doing it just to spite you or hurt you or be against you or be a bad child. They've got specific intentions and motivations. And when you learn what that language is and how you filter it, because your communication style is differently, your needs are completely separate than theirs, then all of a sudden there's just a smoothness, an understanding, a completeness around the relationship that you have with that child. I can't tell you how many times my clients have said, my relationship with my children have never been the same since we've talked. It's just so much easier. And I understand how to navigate this. So this is how I can help with children, with astrology, and using my power, my connection with the universal mind, which we all have connection to, by the way. Namaste.